This week I've had an absolute nightmare with what I've been trying to work on. I've been building this website. I'm going to show you. So this is my new website. I've been trying to get this up together, but I've been coding it with Cursor. And I've been using the Cursor agent with Claude 4 Sonnet. You don't really need to know what any of that means, but if you do, basically it's the standard approach to making a website with AI. The problem that I've had is implementing stuff which I'm doing just because I can rather than it being important. It's going to take some back and forth. There's going to be problems. And if you're trying to solve problems for things which weren't important in the first place, you're just spending mega time and money on shit which just doesn't matter. And then the problems that creates. So it just really doesn't matter. And I think that this idea of doing stuff just because you can is kind of a fast track to wasting your time. You should be thinking about what's important and then scrapping everything that isn't important. I was running into problems because I was using the wrong version of one of the softwares. I'm not going to get technical about it, but it was something which the AI set up and then I was fixing the problems on. And it took me nearly 2 days to solve this problem and understand what was going on. I was trying to add animations to the site. They just weren't working. I was trying to force the animations. And what I did was I looked at how it worked on another website I'd made where I knew that the animations worked. And that then showed me that I was using this wrong version of this software. You really have to go back to basics about what is this exact problem I am experiencing. And a lot of times these are technical problems, but it can be any type of problem. Understanding what even is the problem, being able to articulate it, even knowing just what is actually happening here is the first step to solving it. Because if you don't even know what's happening, how are you going to find a solution for it? And this applies a lot in software and web design and just technical things in general. But you need to really lay out exactly what is happening. And then you can get to the root of what is causing this. And then you can come up with strategies to try and solve it. And I think that when you're annoyed and frustrated with things, your brain isn't working at 100%. It's a good idea to take a break and try and get to the root of whatever problem you're experiencing before continuing, because ultimately you're going to just waste more time going in circles, especially with AI. I think it's literally designed. You think of the way that ChatGPT is, where it finishes everything it says to you with a question. When you put two AIs talking to each other, they can't end the conversation properly. It's all designed to get you to keep using it. And I think with these programming ones, they get you to keep using it by putting loads of fucking problems in your way, which forces you to keep using it. So beware of that as well.